So we're doing almost like a brittle, kind of like a crunch. It's got a little bit of a sweetness too. Definitely give you some energy.
Yeah.
So you can do this two ways. You can definitely do this in the oven. I gave you two instructions. But if you don't have access to an oven on school, culinary school, you'll probably have access to an oven.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you have a microwave, the shared microwave
Always.
in there, and that's why this is so easy. You can even do it in the microwave.
It's good.
So we're using a little bit of maple syrup. That's going to sort of be that not only that little bit of sweetener, but it's going to help us bind everything
The glue
together.
of the recipe.
The glue.
Yeah.
The glue that holds it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
The glue
Literally.
that holds together.
Yes. Good.
So you were doing this into the oven. If you were cooking this in the oven, combine everything together. So your maple syrup, all of your ingredients. We even have a little pinch of cinnamon, which I think, again, it's not sweet, but it adds this sort of sweetness and dessert quality
For you.
to, and it's gonna be a little hot, so just be careful when you take it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Here, you want this?
No, I got it.
You okay?
Yeah.
You already have chef hands, yeah.
And so what you're looking for,
There you go.
so it sort of settled a little bit, but when Rylan first took it out, there was bubbles. There was a lot of bubbles
many
going on
bubbles.
here. So we're heating this maple syrup up to a sugar point where when it hardens, or when it cools, it's gonna get hard. And it's gonna give you this really nice crunch. So in the microwave, we're gonna start it off at 2 minutes till it's nice and bubbly. We're gonna add all of our ingredients in at this point. And actually, you know what, I'll let you do this.
Perfect. Okay. Do you have a
Right in
spoon that I
there.
could stir it around with?
Do that, Miss Spoon.
Thank you.
There we
Okay.
go.
Thank you.
If you're doing this in the oven, you just add everything all together at once, put it onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and into the oven for 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So it takes a little bit longer, a little bit more equipment, but you can definitely do it that way. If you only have access to a microwave, this is a lot easier. So 2 minutes till it gets nice and hot. Rylan's mixing all of our ingredients in there, and like Chrissy said, whatever type of nuts. We have some.
Yeah, totally
some walnuts,
customize this to
pecans
get your
in here,
favorites in there.
Different
What would you
seeds.
put, Rylan?
I'd probably put the
switch it
same.
Yeah?
I like
Yeah.
these nuts. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good, you guys
Yes.
concur on your
Yes.
favorite nuts.
Perfect. So that's it. That's perfect. Nice little stir. That's gonna go back into the microwave.
Okay.
Another 2 minutes.
2. Okay.
So that is finishing up. What you would do in both cases is once that's done in the microwave or once your brittle is done in the oven, you just let it cool. Okay. If it's already in a flat pan, just let it cool as is. In the microwave, just pour it out onto a flat pan or the plate.
Yes. Yeah.
Or textbook, whatever you have.
So probably my go-to is textbook. Yeah.
And let it cool. Do not be tempted to jump in there. That is very, very, very hot. Sugar gets very, very, very hot, and it'll burn you.
And it will stick all over your fingers too.
You'll be stuck with a
Yes.
walnut on your finger.
Yes.
That's
rest of the
embarrassing.
Yeah.
So so you're gonna let it cool.
Absolutely.
And it will get really. So this is our.
It's like amazing granola bar crunch.
Yeah. So I did this one. Yes, exactly. I did this one in the oven. Works the exact same way.
This is ready?
Yeah, perfect. And just again, be careful. It's going to be
Yes.
hot, so just grab
Harry.
it from
Yeah.
the lip.
Oh yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
But this is
I'll
our
use
brittle,
that this
and
time.
I'll show you. And so there's, just maple syrup. I know a lot of brittles ask for like corn syrup and
Lots of
butter and all
butter.
that stuff. But if I'm careful, this will just
Ooh, baby.
stick together.
There we go.
And you
Excuse
do
me,
not
guys.
need a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
maple syrup.
Okay,
So for this entire batch, I use about 4 tablespoons.
That's
Wow.
it?
And and you're not going to eat this whole thing in one sitting, hopefully.
I might.
So you're only getting a little bit of that actual maple syrup. But this is, you can take this to class or you shatter it and you have all these delicious little pieces.
Little bites on the go.
morsels.
And this is going to be a lot cheaper making a big batch than buying like a box of granola
Definitely.
bars. Plus you know what's in it.
Exactly.
You've added all the
Exactly.
ingredients.
You made it
Super
yourself.
clean,
Yeah.
super healthy ingredients. So that's our maple walnut crunch.
Yes.
When you make this, Jeremy,
Yes.
you wanted to make a whole bunch. Is it better just to keep it in a container outside, or do you put it in the fridge?
No, so I would keep it in a Tupperware or container, and you can keep it on your countertop, or you can freeze it too. So I actually freeze my brittle. I like it super, super, super crunchy, and it freezes really, really well. So you can, it's not like it's going to go bad. These are good dry ingredients, but because of the fat, like Chrissy talked about, in your nuts, over time it'll actually start to.
You don't like you wouldn't leave
Go back.
a bowl of nuts out for too long
Yeah.
because the oils kind of break down.
Yeah.
So freeze it. I freeze it and it lasts forever and really, really tasty. So same thing with, this is the one in the microwave, just sort of pat it out dry. Let it cool.
Perfect.
And this was
The
the
microwave,
microwave
version.
and you get these nice little crunchy clusters.
That would be so good on top of
Delicious.
your yogurt too.
Or even ice cream for dessert.
Ice
you know?
cream.
Ice cream.
Love,
That'd
love
be
that
really
idea.
Now we're talking.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
All right.
So thank
We
you,
hope you guys
Riley.
enjoyed.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Riley.